It's a common misconception that all fallen angels share the same level of evil. However, this is far from the truth. Among the fallen angels, there exist variations in the degree of their evil. Some are exceedingly wicked, while others exhibit a milder form of evil. Surprisingly, the fallen angels who present a more approachable and seemingly normal demeanor can often be more deceptive, luring in unsuspecting humans. Their likable and relatable traits make it easier for human subjects to sympathize with these condemned angels, mistakenly perceiving them as benevolent. Many have made the grave error of extending sympathy to these fallen angels, under the false assumption that they are merely misunderstood. It's no surprise that many fallen angels have retained their friendly temperament, as they were this way for tens of thousands of years in heaven. Such fallen angels might occasionally bestow blessings upon the human beings they favor, which can be more detrimental than a curse, as it masks the true malevolence of the dark side. These demons often masquerade as benevolent gods and friendly spirits to humans residing on the other side of the dimensional veil. At times, they may even attempt to convince themselves that they are good angels, but the truth remains that they are lost souls who refuse to submit to the God of good. Other fallen angels are just childish and don't take life very seriously. Their opium is laughter. That's their defense mechanisms to get away from the pain of their miserable existence. Many seemingly harmless fallen angels choose to form alliances with fellow demons who share their temperament. These particular demons prefer to collaborate with churches and religious settings on the other side of the veil, as religious leaders are more receptive to their seemingly innocent personas. Consequently, these demons exercise great caution when considering unfamiliar fallen angels for partnership. They cannot risk their operations being jeopardized by a sadistic fallen angel with no impulse control. Such an angel might push their human subjects too swiftly into evil, causing the humans to recoil and turn back to God. These situations are not uncommon. However, at times, milder demons may lack the aggression required to maintain control over a human subject. In such situations, that fallen angel might seek assistance from those who differ from them. Jesus provided an analogy that touches upon this scenario, speaking of a demon who is expelled from a house and wanders in dry places. Eventually, this demon returns to the house, finding it swept and cleaned. In response, the demon decides to gather 7 more demons, even more malevolent than itself. This illustration reveals that demons often collaborate with other demons who possess a greater degree of evil. This tendency likely arises from the fact that deeply evil demons are more determined and aggressive in their pursuit of destruction and suffering, which enables them to maintain a tighter grip on human subjects. Being more evil doesn't equate to being a better leader. True leadership lies in the ability to plan effectively. Therefore, you may encounter instances where the leader among certain fallen angels is composed and exhibits a mild demeanor. This leader, in fact, utilizes fallen angels even more wicked than themselves to achieve their objectives. This parallels the tactics of a gang leader who employs their depraved underlings to their dirty work. The fallen angels who embody the deepest wickedness and depravity find their joy in the theater of war and unrestrained carnage. They are the instigators behind the most inhumane acts of violence and murder that haunt the human psyche. These malevolent entities often walk alone, for no fellow fallen angel is safe in their sinister presence. In their insatiable thirst for suffering, the only retribution that can be inflicted upon such demons is to exile them into a nightmarish virtual world, one that presents heavenly fantasies, each glimpse of goodness a torment to their dark souls. Their hatred for all that is virtuous burns like an unquenchable fire within them. Even Satan himself treads carefully around the wisest and most depraved demons, recognizing them as threats to his own dominion. Thus, he keeps these diabolical entities bound in chains, unleashing them only when their particular talents are required. Other fallen angels, equally wicked but more cunning, bide their time, concealing their intelligence until the opportune moment arrives to unleash widespread devastation. They wear the mask of madness and beastliness to deceive those who might perceive their intellect as a threat, concealing sedition in the deepest recesses of their hearts. As we peer into the abyss of these fallen angels, we witness a mortal battle between the greater and lesser evil, serving as a reminder that even within the deepest shadows, variations of darkness exist. This intricate interplay between celestial beings on the other side of the dimensional veil mirrors the complex spectrum of evil present in humanity. This understanding grants us a deeper perspective on how the tale of fallen angels intertwines with the narrative of humanity's fall.